Say hi, Chris. What are you doing over there? You making a mess on Daddy's papers. Look. Yeah, you just making a mess, huh? Come on. What are you doing? It's a pretty kitty. Morning, everybody. Rob here. So everything's been counting down to this day here. January has been like the most vicious, awful month in my life. Both my brother and my sister were almost mortally wounded by guns in this month a long time ago. Some of the things I see my father do to my mother and us was done in this month. So it brings a full circle here, and I want to show you in my life how I'm being targeted for only Yahweh, the Creator, knows why these people hate me and pursue me with severe consequences if I don't obey them and their rules for the governor. See that, the state seal right there. Well, this guy here, well, so a little background here. I met this guy, this Bernard dude here. I went and met him last month, and this dude was belittling me and trying to force me into signing documentation to giving up my Fourth Amendment rights, which would allow the probation officers for superficial watch probation to give them the right to come into my house whenever they felt the need for any reason they might presume. And I have a severe issue with this because the Pennsylvania state government already broke this procedure on me one time and set me up on gun charges, had me arrested, put in jail for a crime I didn't commit. I was robbed of my complete entire life, put in prison for something I didn't do, thanks to my now dead ex-wife, Sarah Richard Piper, or Piper Richard, however the fuck you want. I'm trying to lose that word. I'm sorry. I don't want to swear. Please bear with me. If I let it slip, trust me, it's been engraved in my brain throughout my childhood, raised by narcissistic witches and warlocks and people that want to extort you. Now this guy here, this magistrate, this clown, this cop pulled me over on my way to go play golf with my kid down in, I guess it's Leechburg, I don't know. Now, I know this was going on in a time when I was being targeted. This was all going on when I was being molested in my house. I was being broken into, my vehicle was sabotaged, and they tried to kill me. Now, before this happened, now what this is all taking place was out of the kindness of my heart, not knowing what kind of monster I was going to help. I went out of my way almost 2 hours to help this man, and after proceeding of about 6 hours and a couple beers and some chicken wings, he proceeded to put some kind of witchcraft spell on me and drag me down the street to his neighbor's house that he wanted me to be beat up. Now, I thank goodness my higher self refrained me from hurting anybody, but there was stupid words spent while I was under some kind of witchcraft. Now, these people are trying to extort me for $4,000. And I was attacked. I was attacked. This cop almost shot me. This cop tased me and tried to kill me. And it's mind-boggling. Now, I called the state police to get some investigation into why someone was allowed to put a plug into my tire in my truck and not tell me about it, and intentionally try to get me to wreck and crash. Now, these people went $4,000, plus these went another $50 a month for me to go there and do whatever. I don't even know what the fuck. Excuse me, pardon me. Now, this is all forced upon me. I am a sovereign. God sent me here to live a life. And you people have proceeded to terrorize me the whole thing. Now, this is only a fraction of what's going on in the last couple years. Now, this is another point I want to... The biggest waste on the planet is these people. Look at the garbage they send constantly. No, it's just worthless as the paper they print that fiat currency on. Excuse me if I'm a little loud, folks, but I am in a mood right now, and this has got to come out. Oh, look, she followed me to my next agenda. Now, you wouldn't believe the extent. Let me show you. You would not believe the extent of the extortion that these people have put me through, where they say they have the justification. Now, there's not one witness that's ever come forward to testify against me about any of this shit. Not one. This is all made up by the state. These people intentionally sent sheriffs to my house loaded with ARs they were going to try to shoot me. Now, I know for a fact this state has wanted maliciously to hurt me for a long time. And it goes all the way back to stuff like this, where I was robbed of everything I owned. You stole my kids. You stole everything I owned. I tell you what, Ben Levine, what a clown. You're a freaking clown. You think I'm going to buy your bullshit, You know what? He wanted me to push you a little further, but I got so tired of coming back and forth to that shithole. I said, let's do it this way. And he said, okay, either way, you're going to know. You're going to know what you are. You people disgust me. You disgust our Father. You disgust Yahweh. You work for Lucifer. It's a big club and we ain't in it, folks. Look at this state. They want to tax you for travel. They can't do that. It's illegal. And nobody's standing up and saying anything to these clowns. Look what they're doing. Look what these people are doing. Look what they're doing to us. Look at the fires. I'm telling you, folks, what's going on here is a freaking travesty by a bunch of evil, greedy parasites. And I, for one, am done being extorted by these people. By a barrel of a gun or a threat of a cage, you're going to pay these people. I refuse to give you one more dime, you thieving fucking parasites. I'm done. What you did to my mouth, the fucking listening device in my teeth from you fucking... Don't tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you thieving bastards. It's a big club, all the way to healthcare, the insurance companies, the cops that guard all you son of a bitch and pop. I want to leave that word out of my mouth. You know what you are. I don't have to tell you. And if anybody who is good with the way this is, it's not good with me. I don't understand what you people... look what they're doing to our food. They're poisoning us. Everything you eat in that store has got some kind of sodium phosphate in it, or some red 40, or some other kind of shit to paralyze your gut, to put you in their care, to feed you that garbage from that. Ooh, don't even get me started there. That healthcare. Everything sponsored by Pfizer and Moderna now. Who gave these people the right to force their shit down our throats? By whose order? I didn't order it, I can tell you that, and I don't agree with none of it. I can, Shapiro, you bomb Simon, I'm done with the Zionist, you Freemasonic. I know. If you, I'm going to tell you something, and this is the truth, and you look into my eyes, and you look close. If you're around a Freemason, you're around a Baphomet. You are around Lucifer's child, who's lying and scheming in secret behind your back. Now you look me in the eye and tell me I'm fucking lying. This whole thing set up, these terrorist attacks, when you tortured me into trying to molest that child that night, you rotten. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I'm done with you parasites. You murderous, tyrannical, murderous, rotten, thieving, parasitic. Sahitumaka tuata butiyama tukata mania. I seen it all, and they came and seen it too. But you better believe he's listening to every word I say. And you better believe I got the guard flying around me. I don't know, you probably already came if I didn't. But I'm telling you, McCune, you robbed me in 9 months of my life and over $6,000, and then you put me through another humiliation trial with that fucking parasitic fucking probation officer of yours. Them fucking witches. And then before that, Bryden, I don't even know how that one fucking happened, but you gave me, I got beat up at a bar, and I got a DUI for it. No witnesses, no fucking nothing. Whoever in Butler County fucking hates me, you Freemasonic motherfucker, you can suck my fucking dick. I can't stand you rotten bastards. You fucking hide behind that obelisk in the motherfucking middle of the street. What do you people think that is, man? That's not a monument to the dead. These fucking idiots. I don't know, folks. You know, I've been being ignored, and I don't know. You know, what is this? One big humiliation ritual that I'm being forced to go through for some ungodly known reason? I can tell you for a fact, I've left my body 3 times. And when I was in the firmament, I seen that thing in there. I battled that scorpion. And don't tell me I didn't see it, and don't tell me it didn't happen, because it was real. There's no doubt about it. I went straight to my higher self, Yahweh. Now we're connected. I don't need no DMT. I don't need any kind of stimulant anymore. I'm directly connected to him. And you better believe that. And you better believe they fly around here, and I talk to them every morning. When they allow me to see you spraying maggots. You disgust me. Ladies and gentlemen, this started as an experiment, an incubator between benevolent beings under the supervision of the creator of the universe. And these monsters came and took it over. Now, I love Jonathan Kleck. I want you to go he is have an urgent message right now. They got in us at a ceremony in Egypt, and I don't think it was only 6,000 years ago. I believe it was 25,000 years ago or more that they learned how to infest our energy. You better believe you are energy in a meat suit. And we are in I don't know, you call it what you want, globe, bowl, whatever. I know for a fact there's a grid of plasma energy over this thing. And I've been in it. Deeper than the ocean. You people have no idea what they're trying to steal from me and you, my children, my family. They've taken everything I love from me and turned me into a monster. And I never said I intentionally hurt anybody, ever. My family, you narcissistic witches, you protected that bastard. Baal, you rotten bastard. You better believe that the evil that they're worshiping is real, folks. And the technology and energy they're using it to manipulate you and steal your energy. Trust me, when I left my body the first time, I left through a wormhole. And when I came, I seen God's kingdom. I seen the machine. I seen the glorious arch. You wouldn't believe how beautiful this thing was. But there was every one of us was floating through it to come back in here. It's either a trap or it's our mother, which puts us into the womb. I don't know. You make up your mind. I'm looking for higher questions that you could ever fucking imagine. Excuse my French. I apologize. But you better understand, folks. This terroristic shit. They're constantly threatening me. They want money. You pay constantly. Now this is what I call targeting. Targeting. Threatening you. You feel me? Look at this. This bozo, I don't know who he thinks he is, but I got to report to him. Who the hell are you, Bernard? I'll go over your head if I feel like it. It's absolutely mind-boggling to me, the waste and destruction that you're letting these parasites get away with. Well, I'm not asking anybody to do anything I'm not willing to fucking jump in the fire for myself. But you better pay attention to what's going on in them upper dimensions, man. This is a battle you ain't even fucking begin to comprehend yet. Them things up there are fucking nasty and they're mean and they don't want to let you go. Oh, man, that's my one prayer, man. That's my biggest prayer. Is that they allow me to show you what I've seen. Somehow, some way. When I astral projected out of my pineal the first time, man, and I shot onto the wall, they showed me our toroidal field and what we look like in the upper dimensions connected to our higher selves up there. You wouldn't believe it's beautiful. Mind-boggling. That was only the beginning. I was 15 when I seen that. And I had already been beat, raped, molested, hired in a monkey in a tall tree, shooting guns. My childhood went so fast, it was stolen from me like you wouldn't believe. And I lived my life in total chaos and fear from my parents fighting and divorcing and then getting passed from each one of them parasitic witches. Then they wanted me to be grateful for one of them. What they did to me. Shit. I thought I was the big boy because I'm the oldest grandson, so that, it was nothing to me. You trained me to fucking be like that. I didn't know no different. And I carried that into this older life, and it turns out a lot of the good people here never were exposed to shit like that. Took me a long time to figure that one out. Either that or the ones that are already dead were just plain stupid. Which I'm pretty convinced of. They can tell your energy between themselves now. Trust me, I believe they have the ability to telepathically think behind your back. Trust me, because guess who can do that himself? So, and I know there's nests of you. I know there's nests of you all through Pennsylvania. And you're all hiding in them churches underneath them blue roofs. And it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. What you've put me through here in my little town, the shaming ritual, the breaking, it was absolutely mind-boggling what I went through. But I never blinked an eye twice because I knew I have a pure heart. And you can't fuck with a pure heart, you fucking moronic, demonic pieces of fucking garbage. No matter what you do to me, you'll never convert me into that son of a bitch. Never. So, I'm calling. I want this on public record. And if you're able to see this video, please share it around nationwide. Because I'm drawing the line with these parasites. These cops with Hayward radar guns and write you up for a ticket that they do on the daily on their way to work. Just to feed that blue roof fucking demonic bitch. I'm telling you, this density is getting... They got this place so fucked up, man. They're raping it. They're stealing the gas. They're stealing the coal. They're stealing the oil. They're stealing the gold. They're stealing all the valuable gems. And I guarantee you, the majority of it is not being used here on this planet for good. It's going off planet for other devices that aren't being used for so much good. That's why they're doing all these land grabs. And I'm going to turn you into smart cities. I'm going to turn you into smart... And all they're doing is gathering the sheep so they can feed off your energy, turn you into a customer for their hospitals, their ticket writers, their meter watchers. Things that our ancestors have paid for and bought long ago. And they still claim to own it. Yahweh says you don't own it. It's not yours. It's never have been. You came here, you invaded this place. I got a bunch of friends that say they don't want it no more. So you think I'm crazy, whatever, you know, that's fine. You believe what you want to believe, but I'm telling you right now, I'm connected. I wouldn't lie about something like this. And anybody that knows me, or a brief history of mine, I was in 3 different high schools in the 9th grade, and that would have been 1980, because I should have graduated in 84, but I was in 3 different schools, 2 in Pennsylvania and 1 in Texas. That's how fast my childhood, that boom, gone. I can't tell you how many times I have missing time, weekends, days gone, and what I've seen and experienced and what they've taught me to do, the gift they give me, I can't even explain. The angels that are, I've seen I've seen my angels that are in me, and I opened my eye and I looked into the universe, and they showed me them. I know they're here. I would watch them work on my butt, around my, call it whatever, your toward field. It looks like Robbie the Robot. More would. It's absolutely mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. Trust me, you are energy in a meat suit. You are an angel. You're divine. And they treat us like scum and feed off of us. Well, you ever seen that movie where the grasshopper says, if that one ant ever stands up, I'm that ant, motherfucker. I'm standing up. I ain't taking no more of your extortion, your torture, your chaos. Who do you people think you are, man? You don't know none of this. You're forcing this on an innocent, sovereign God being, creator. I didn't sign no birth certificate giving you permission to form no trust on me and then start extorting me both on the surface and the fucking imaginary fucking land you brought up. This maritime law on land, you parasitic. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you hire an attorney to do you anything in this system, you're paying that man to rob you. Because all this is all made up. It's all made up. You better go back to Rome. It'll lead you to the Vatican. It's a lot older than you might think. There's tunnels all over this place, full of them, blood-drinking pedophiles. He's done. He's done with it. He's tired of it. And you better believe that energy running through you has him in it. And him in it. And you better make sure that you're listening to the right one. I'm telling you, go see Jonathan Kleck's latest videos. I'm telling you, it happened. They got in it somehow. They manipulated the energy. And when they did that, they created this demon being up there that has a roast of us innocent souls held hostage in the firmament above this, I don't care what you call it, planet, whatever. I watched the Big Dipper turn full circle right around my house for the last 4 years. So you tell me how I can watch the Big Dipper turn directly around me like clockwork. If we're flying 66 miles, 1,000 miles an hour around the sun, flying through the space, you're fucking insane to even believe anything like that. You fucking crazy? Water finds its level. How the fuck is it gonna find its level on a globe? And riddle me that. I don't know. I don't know. But, you figure that out. I've seen the firmament. I've been in it. Yahweh's in me. I know he's in you. I don't want to live like this no more. I'm dead here. To me, they think I'm a dead entity. All assumes you're a fictitious dead entity in a corporation that they blindly lead you into. They put you through 12 years of education and don't explain none of this shit to you. Hell, when I finished, I didn't even know how to write a check. It was crazy. I never graduated until I spent 5 years in prison for a crime I didn't commit. And I didn't forget that either. It was one of the most vicious attacks that anybody had. And Roxanne and Brandy. That night's etched in my mind, man. Whether you want to believe it or not, I saved your lives that night. I fought the most evil, demon, disgusting, parasitic creature ever for what seemed like an eternity. And I know they turned that neighborhood, they turned it into a hologram around me somehow. Because I banged on doors for minutes. I banged on doors for minutes for someone to come to the door and wake me up. I was like, man, I got in my truck and even left. And I got all the way to the end of the street, and I'm like, wait a second, my 2 kids are there. It turned me, you got to go back. And I turned around and went back, and as soon as I stepped in that doorway again, boom, this thing hit me. And the only way it would let me go is if I reached down and yanked that little girl's. I had to yank her pants off. And then after I yanked her pants off, I felt this thing jump off my back. And I turned around and I walked out of the fucking room. Now, where Brandy got the idea that I tried to take her pants down and finger her fucking asshole is beyond me, or how they got her to say it is beyond me. But it was all a plan to get me to turn into one of them fucking Elohim parasitic motherfuckers. If you're not one of them, you're not allowed to be here. And they would try to, the things I despise, they tried to make me out to be. So they thinking I wouldn't say anything about it if I'm convicted of it. Fuck you! You fucking assholes make me sick. You fucking O'Toole. That what the fuck was her name? I can't remember where. She's a DA down there now. You condescending. You know, that whole thing was a fiasco, man. A fucking fiasco. You fucking railroaded me then, O'Toole. You fucking doubled my sentences out of the kindness of your fucking heart, didn't you, you piece of shit? You motherfuckers been sabotaging me and hunting me my whole fucking life. Every one of you parasitic motherfuckers that ever fucking sucker punched me, hit me over the head with a pull stick, fucking crescent wrenches, I fucking still standing. And most of you dirty motherfuckers that went behind my back and did shit, find your brothers hanging from a fucking ceiling fan. And I didn't have nothing to do with it. You better wake up, folks. I don't know, but I'm demanding a grand jury investigation into our justice system here in Pennsylvania, in Allegheny and Butler counties, Armstrong counties. You know, when I was in jail for them 9 months for McCune for this DUI that they framed me for, absolutely denied me my suppression hearing in front of where I couldn't question the cop or watch the video or anything. All of a sudden, the video player wouldn't play. And 3 weeks later, I got a letter stating that the judge went in his chambers and decided I'm fucking guilty. It don't work that way, you cuck! I'm coming for you people. You parasites walk around like your shit don't stink, telling everybody what the fuck's gonna happen. Not no more. It's done. I'm done. I'm done with you. You Belphamites. Let me tell you, if you're around the Freemason folks, you go on my channel and watch that video. Their holographic entities are real. And you are a holographic entity. Your meat suit's holographic until you turn into here, if you fucking break the blood plane coming through your mother's womb. Holographic, how do you think you bring it? I'm not going to even get into that. Again. I made him popcorn this morning. So, my question is, should I'm supposed to go see this guy here at 10 o'clock this morning. Should I go, or should I just say screw this and file a motion and be done with these people? I don't know. That I was gonna do this a live stream, but I just decided Prissy wanted to play, and she said to here, because I was debating on where to start, and I didn't know what to do, and she jumped up on the papers and she goes, right here is where you start. So Prissy told me to go. Yeah, I made them popcorn. I've filled their feeder up. They're all happy out there. Makes me happy to see all the birds out there, making sure that they're taken care of. I don't like people suffering and dying and for nothing. And for some reason, we have a bunch of parasites that think they own and control everything here. Say we got no other options but to consent or die. Well, I don't consent to nothing. I never did. I'm a sovereign creator being. I am not a part of your corporation, and I won't be treated like an animal or a herd or a piece of shit. I'm done. I'm done with your chaos, the whole thing. Shapiro, I want a grand jury investigation into these judges who have manipulated me above and beyond. There's no doubt in my mind. You put me 12 people in front of me and let me show them what the evidence I have collected over the years and the procedures that has been enforced on me. Oh man, the Scram program, all this shit, man. You thieving, greedy tech pigs make me sick. I hope you share this video. I hope you feel the way I do, man, because Yahweh told me to speak, so I'm speaking. It's a hard thing for me to admit the molestation, the bribery, the treachery, the witchcraft that I've had to see. Trust me, to look in the mirror after knowing that you had just been viciously attacked and scream into that mirror, I hated that. Right then and there, I realized that wasn't me. This chaos that's been connected to me my entire life. And hopefully slowly dwindling, fucking dying right now for what you did to me. I feel you're just about gone now. I know that you're just about clear out of me. What you did to me was malicious and above and beyond evil. And I'm going to tell everybody in public exactly what you parasites done and did and are doing. I love you, man. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't. They want to martyr me, that's fine. I know we are eternal beings in a mission, living in a holographic world full of frequency and vibration and beautiful music, beautiful things, when they're not poisoning it and turning it into a shithole. I'm begging you. My Creator, my God in me, is begging you all to wake up and please realize what they're doing to our home. This ain't right what they're doing. I got another birthday coming real soon. Last year they gave me Palestine, Ohio, on my birthday. These people hated me long before they ever hated you. Better believe it in my heart. I know we're all connected and we're one. They invaded our consciousness and turned us into it. I don't know. Some people like it here at NBC's, me. And the people who created this place are not happy with the way it's being used. I don't know how else to say. But you better believe. I know you. I know you. And I don't want to be that no more. And why you did what you did to me, you got your reason. But I'm dead here. And to me, I'm even deader if I submit to any more of this extortion. You gotta know, man. You gotta know how much I love you all so much. The things I've endured to share with you, I'm gonna share them with you. Considering they'll come kick my door in and murder me here real soon. But I need a team. I need some attorneys. I mean, you wouldn't believe it, what they've done to me with my diverticulitis and how they gutted me and then infected me and then hooked me to a pump for a year. And then I couldn't do nothing about it. I wasn't eligible to sue. I'm telling you, on everything I love, every major law firm in the towns of Pittsburgh, Butler, Johnstown, Greensburg, turned me down, would not help me. I had a legitimate slip and fall case in front of a restaurant. I went to the chiropractor for a year and a half, and no one would help me represent myself in court. Not one of them, because they know once I get myself established and I get some bonding and some backing, that all of this, everything they put me through is going to be exposed. Every freaking vibration you people sent my way is coming back your way. I suffered long enough. I'm dead here. I don't care no more. I know. I'm connected. I know who we are. And when I go back, I know what that machine is now. I know what the firmament is now. I know which choice to make. Do you? He knows what you did too. It's only a matter of time before it comes back to haunt your ass. Anyways, man, I want everybody to know, if I've ever offended any of you in an unsuspecting way, trust me. When they had that holographic entity in me, I was a completely and utterly different. I can't even say I looked human, but on the inside I was completely and utterly dead. Addicted to pills, alcohol, womanizing, pornography. They had me into everything, man. I was absolutely freaking hooked. And I don't know what happened that night or how it happened, but I know after I saged and blessed the house, and that after that engagement I had with that certain individual, that's when they told me that, well, they showed me it was in the TV. I still haven't released half the footage of that incident yet. I've only released the one picture yet, but I've questioned this thing for 10 minutes and stuff, and you trust me, it was a holographic entity in a vacuum of my TV. It was a real thing. They sent one to kill me. I don't know how serious you people, I can't tell you how serious the situation really is. What they're doing here is, you better believe there's another side of that thing you think is the kind cop on the corner. Let me tell you. You were sadly mistaken, folks. They're not here to help you or protect you. I don't give a fuck if I hurt your feelings or not. It is what it is. But I want, if I ever offended you, I want you to know that it wasn't intentional, and I apologize for my rude and ungodly behavior at that time in my life. I was really messed up until I left my body, and truly, he showed me. I mean, astral projecting on the wall was one thing, and all the times aboard that, I know they had me weeks up there in them ships, and they taught me this music. They taught me how to make it. They taught me how to dance. The rhythm I have in my bones and the energy that comes through me when I dance to this music is absolutely mind-boggling, and they're truly my family. I love these kids, man. They are inspiring me like you would not believe. And if you have a child that's into the dubstep scene and making music, support him all you can. Give him all the love and courage and you can. I did that for my son, and he turned his back on me. I gave up my entire company to make music, and it got turned against me. So, but I'm not going to let it stop me. I'm working again. Hopefully for a little while longer. I'll be able to get some good equipment here. I want to get a good microphone. I really want to set up a nice studio, and I'd like to get some folks to do some live streams to talk about some different things we can do to help expose these issues and problems in our society, and think of better ways to communicate and solve problems besides burning and killing people, and supporting tech companies that build bombs and laser weapons to kill and maim, instead of expanding our minds and realizing what a beautiful gift we've been given. I went hunting for the first time in a long time. I finally got my hunting license back to go hunting this year, and I spent a lot of time in the woods. It's sad. Everything's dying. They're killing the trees faster, just spraying whatever they're doing. They're literally killing it. The leaves and the trees are nothing like they used to be. It's pretty sad. I can't tell you all how much I love y'all, man, but I can no longer be a part of this kind of society. I'll no longer be extorted or lied to or harassed and tortured for ungodly reasons. I won't let these mega conglomerates continue to kill our resources for nonsense. Endless publicity for nonsense, for a corporation, for an entity you swear allegiance to for nothing. It will take your money and you will never get paid. And if you're dead, how are you going to know your family ever got paid? You've been paying these insurance. My grandmother paid that shyster up until the day she died, and I know they never. That's another thing that makes me sick. I'm going back a ways here, but to you, Gigliotti, when I served my 90 days for that fucking DUI, and I was getting out to go see my grandmother's funeral, while I spent community service the whole 90 days, and you wouldn't let me go that day to my grandmother's funeral, you brought them fucking big thugs down there, and you fucking sat me down, and you forced that down my throat, man. I didn't forget that, you motherfucker. You rotten piece of fucking garbage. Whoever ordered that, whoever did that, whoever conspired to do that, to take me away from my grandmother's funeral, you motherfuckers are going to pay. And you're going to pay handsomely. I promise you that. I don't know who the fuck you people think you are. Where you came from. I set him free. All right, everybody. It's nice spending a little bit of time with you. I hope you're feeling my vibe here. I don't want to be threatening or I'm just telling everybody how it is, what it is, and what I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with it. I am done with it. Michael Keith Richards, you caused the whole fucking thing. I suppose you should come up with the whole 5 G's they're trying to embezzle out of me. Not to mention another 500 for the fucking probation. Hey, what you did and what you all did to me conspired behind my back. Here's a story. One of the first times one of his sisters tried to kill me. She let me go off with her boyfriend to a Penguins game. And this boyfriend got me all plastered drunk on Mad Dog. Plastered drunk, so drunk enough. I was only 15 or 16, I think. It was at the Mew and Gretzky's last game together at the arena. They were still giving out Lucky Strike cigarettes at the time. Well, this man proceeded to get a 15-year-old shit-faced fucking drunk and then left him in the back of his van out in the cold in the middle of January, whenever it was. Drunk, passed out with no coat, no blanket, no nothing on a cold steel slab in a van. That was the first time Yahweh saved my ass. Nothing was ever said about that. If you do something like that now with one of these liberal pieces of shit, yeah, they'd have your kid. You'd never see your kids again. But in my family, that shit was normal. We're gonna get into that a lot more here. I promise you that. But anyways, I just wanted to put that out there. Should I go? I got about a half hour to make up my mind. Let me know what you think. Much love. Peace.